I'm Frannie Anderson, and I've been in the food service business for a good 40 years. And I thought, what a great idea to share some of my techniques and helpful hints or whatever in the kitchen, in your home kitchen. So today, my first episode, I would like to cut up some fruit for you and show you the techniques about that, and we'll start. First, of course, you have to have your clean cutting board. And under mine, I do have a mat here, so when I am cutting, this is not going to move. Some people use wet paper towels or wet actual towels, but I like to use these mats. Okay, here's your watermelon, and we're going to cut this in half. Now, I'm actually doing it this way because I'm actually going to decorate a little bit with it. So, you come around, so we want this to use as the boat. This watermelon could be a little bit better, but it will suffice for the moment. And I just make slits down like so. Now this is strictly to be able to use this as a fruit bowl. So have something next to you that you can scoop these out with. Look at that. Now you're going to have a lot of juice in here as well. Sometimes, depending on when you need this fruit bowl, you might just want to tip this half upside down and let it drain for a little bit. You can also get a spoon and just kind of spoon this out. But for these purposes and to do it quickly, we'll do this. And if you notice, my granddog is here on the couch and she's watching what I'm doing. She's saying, "Oh, Grandma, what do you have for me?" I don't think you eat watermelon, but knowing you, you probably do. Okay, so we have that. This one you can do the same thing too, or put it in slices and so forth. And let me get a spoon to make this, just kind of dig this out a little bit better. I'll be needing a spoon later for some melon. Okay, and then if you want to decorate it a little bit, get a knife that you can do that with, and that knife, well, I guess I use the paring knife here. And what you can do is just make little cuts, thusly, because these will come out. You like this, Gracie, huh? Yeah. Okay, so you get the idea of what I'm doing here. Also, it might help to just cut off a little bit of the bottom so we won't be tipsy-turvy. Ah, yeah, that's better. That's nice and solid now. Okay, so just kind of quickly go around. You can be really more decorative than this, but you know, play around with the melon, see what kind of a design you like. Okay. And here we go. Almost to the end here. If you notice, I did use a serrated knife. I use a serrated knife for a lot of things. It's also called a bread knife, which of course that makes sense to use bread because you're doing it in a soaring position. Okay, let me just take all these out. Let's clean it up a little bit. Alright, now have a trash next to you. Okay, so there you have the beginning of your salad bowl. Alright, next, let's do an orange. Now, some people, they'll take an orange, cut off the top, and then slit it down like this and then peel. Well, you get, yeah, orange. You get the white pith on that, and you don't want that. So, again, we'll cut off here. Gracie, you're going to be more popular than my fruit. Yes, you are. Okay, now see, and then if you need to go back and just kind of clean that up, you can. Also, this knife is actually bigger than what I should be using for this. I do have a smaller knife, serrated knife. I'm doing this rather quickly, so I mean, you can be a little bit more delicate with it. Now, a lot of people, you can either, open this up and pull out the membrane in there, or, which I usually do, is take the other side. You don't need to have all these sizes. I just like to use them. And what you're doing, you're cutting through, in between. And, doing sections. And you can see because the vein, goes down. And Gracie loves to have oranges, don't you? Okay. And then you just, usually they would come right apart, but this one isn't doing that. Because I am brushing at this. Gracie, you have to wait, okay? Grandma will give you a piece in a little bit, alright? Now we'll just cut. Okay, then for your salad, we'll go and slice these. Actually, I'll just start it in there. I should have another bowl of those. Because really, when you do these, you should do everything separate and then, mix it all together. Those will come apart as put it in. Yes, you know what that one's for, don't you? Excuse me while I give Gracie this. There you go. Yes, good stuff. Alright, now for a melon. This is cantaloupe. And we'll cut this down. And see, with the serrated knife, you're sawing. And you get that so it goes under. Now, in knife holding and in cutting, I'm really not going to be showing you that exactly on this first episode, but the next one we're going to be, I'll show you how to hold your fingers and so forth, so you're not going to get your fingers cut off. And in that episode, we'll be making probably roast chicken, and I'll show you how you can have a roast and make it into your own ground beef, your own hamburgers, which for me, being unemployed at the moment, it really saves money by being able to do it on your own. And plus you know what's in the meat, because you're the one that's grinding it. And we'll probably do, if we have time, some episodes soon, we'll be working with eggs, as in making some omelets, and eggs Benedict, and scrambled eggs. Easy for the home cook to do them. You might think it's difficult, but it's not, believe me. Okay, now, sometimes I'm in a rush. I would just use my fingers and take this out. But to not gross you out, and also in my professional kitchen, I would be using a spoon. Yeah, I don't think you do like melon too. Is that why you're up here? Because you're smelling all this fruit? Yes, you get that nose in there. Now, if you are doing, let's say, a buffet type thing, and you want your, just kind of show off your melon a bit, just slice it. You can do it on bias as well, but I didn't start it out that way, so I'm not going to continue that way. Okay, take off the end piece. There you go. And then you just, look at that. And you can do several melons and so forth, and that's how you can do it on your display on a fruit tray. But for purposes of, again, as a fruit salad,